Okay, so my OBS crashed for some reason. Uh, didn't didn't notify me at all. Just went away. Uh, we're back. I hope. I think it says we're streaming. So we're working on Gaibon's ranged attack right now. Flame breath. Plus 11. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make it a little swingier, a little less precise, but aim at a higher damage point. So we are aiming with range, which usually lowers us a damage step, but we're looking at wanting an average of 10 damage, which we could do with pluses and minuses, or we could do like 2d10. Or a d8 plus 2 or something, or that would be max damage. Like 2d8 plus 1, because their average would be it is range, so I think I'll aim at slightly lower, so 2d8, which should have an average damage of 9. Hey, Super Cat. Sorry about that. We're back, thankfully. I legitimately don't know what happened. I didn't even know it had crashed. Tracy came out and told me that she was like, what happened? So big thanks to her, otherwise I would have been sat here for way too long before I figured that out, and then probably would have kicked myself. 2d8 fire damage. That'll do an average of 9, which is a point lower. It's still higher average damage than Talons. I do 2d10. It really only raises the overall damage by 2. What is the high? 12. The main attack, I'll make up for it with special abilities. I'll make up for it with the big fireball. Alright. Innate spells, we're not gonna have any of them. We're not gonna have any rituals. We can have an ability. Carrier specialist. Gaibon. Creatures in flight. If it has a large, smaller creature grab or strain, it may fly. That creature with it. What's the wording rocks use? Rock. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. A Gaibon. Thanks for the lurk, Super Cat. Gaibon and fly at half speed while it has a willing creature or a it has a creature grabbed or drained in its talons. A large or smaller creature grabbed or restrained in its talons. It may grab a willing creature. May grab a willing interact action with its talons as an interact action. Which creature won't. Okay. Didn't finish this fire. Range and 20 feet. Only. Okay. Doesn't have change shape. We do have Flare Blast. Two actions. Requirements. Gaibon has half of its total hit points or fewer. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's have a different thing. We can put it up here. Bedrock. When Gaibons aren't points fall below Gaibon is at or below half of total hit points. Becomes it turns serious state. Gaining a +1 status bonus to saves, damage roll, saves, attack roll. Brain. I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing impulse capitals. Saves, attack rolls, damage rolls, skill checks. And also suffers a -1 status penalty to AC and is quickened. It may only use the action from quickened to fly or to make flame breath. Gets more resilient this way, easier to hit this way. It's already at half HP, and intimidation. 9. It doesn't really need to know much, or do much specialty wise in that range. Gaibon, do you have any special lure that might make me give you another skill? Oh, I didn't know Gaibon was female. Apparently she is. Oh. Maybe it depends on the game and or the person writing about them. But I'm making them to where they're not a specific creature anyway, so that works out. Alright. Fire. Flare blast. Oops. Let's do it this way. Remove that style. Gaibon. Builds fire and feel it. Leashing it. Makes a flame breath. Right. This strike is adding additional D8. That'll bring us up to from average of 9 to average of 15. Yeah. 1d8. This 1d8 fire damage. 1d6 persistent fire damage. Fire damage. Just go away. 1d8 fire damage to the right. On a critical hit. Target also takes 1d6 persistent fire damage. There we go. Wait, that doesn't get doubled. That's only on a critical. Once per round, if Gaibon is affected by Red Rush, Gaibon can flare blast as a single action. Okay. The other thing is a rapid fire, but we kind of get that with Red Rush where we go pop, pop, pop. He carries that might be just the bulk of what we need right there. The low-level creature doesn't have to be complicated. The 4 actions. Effectively getting 3 actions. Herbalife. I should give Gaibon a Jaws attack. They have big teeth. It's not really something they do in game, but it makes sense. Jaws. Ba, 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 ba. Why did I choose 11 again? I was looking at high for level 2. That's what happened. These are supposed to be 12. But actually, let's take that one down to 11. Because it's not going to be agile or finesse. We can actually go higher level. Higher damage, I mean. Piercing. We can actually do high damage on this one pretty easily. 1d10 plus 6. Keep the plus 5 consistent. So let's do 1d12 plus 5. So 11 average damage, which is just below high. Yeah. I suppose the trick would actually be take this up to there, that up to there, and then we're looking at it being a bit better. But we want Flame Breath to be his main use case. So, range from 20 feet. Unholy fire. Yeah, that's probably Gaibon right there. No need to get super special. We do some lore. We move this around so that it crops in better. Being in direct service to a manifestation of death. Like it said, connect directly to the fires of hell. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Fires. Hell. No. Double break it. As a as one of its own. Gaibon are fairly alone, so they just as really work with their own kind. Prefer to work in tandem with more direct fighters who take the front line while they support from the air. Eats air. Words, fingers, come on. How's it going, Deathy? Things are going fine for stream. Life's a little less awesome right now, but it is what it is. Base in the air. Even if we're dropping allies directly over foes. Okay. How about you, Deathy? How's things? Yeah, you just roll. Where else? 26 persistent fire. Go through this a bit so that I can see if I messed up anywhere, because the second pass is always good. Gaibon are rarely alone, though they just as, though they are just as, or do they, wait, do they, oh yeah, though they just as rarely work with their own kind. Brain, though they just as rarely work with their own kind, they prefer to work in tandem with more direct fighters who can front line, while they support from the air, when airdropping allies directly over foes. Gaibon, servant of death, being direct service to a manifestation of death. Goal is said to connect directly to the fires of hell, though no devil recognizes the Gaibon as one of its own. I think I missed you, Deathy. Sorry. Step 9, Dark Vision, Uncommon Large, Unholy Fiend. Languages, Common, Demonic, and Necro. Skills, Acrobatics, Athletics, and Intimidation. Strength 3, Dex 4, Con 3, Int 1, Wiz 1, Charisma 3. They should not have a silhouette cloak. That was copy pasta. AC 18, Fort 9, Reflex 12, Will 7. 47 HP, immunity to death effects, and resistance to fire 5, except fully. Red Rush, when the Gaibon is at or below half the total hit points, it turns red and enters a furious state. Gaining a +1 status bonus to saves, attack rolls, damage rolls, skill check. Also suffers a -1 status penalty to AC and is quickened. May only use the extra action from quickened to fly or make flame path strikes. Probably be some sentence. With a speed of 25 feet and a fly of 30 feet. Jaws, but does approximately high damage. Has a Talon, which does approximately low damage, and a ranged Flame Breath, which deals approximately moderate damage. So reach 5, reach 5. All of them are unholy. There's also Agile Finesse. These two are unarmed, and this one's versatile. Range is fire, range increment 20 feet, unholy. Gaibon can fly at half speed while it has a large or smaller creature grabbed or restrained in its talons, carrying the creature along with it. It may grab a willing creature with its talons as an interact. Flare Blast, Gaibon builds fire in its skillet before unleashing it. Makes a Flame Breath strike, adding an additional 1d8 fire damage to the strike. On a critical hit, the target also takes 1d6 persistent fire damage. Okay. I think keeping it relatively simple will be good since it's meant to be a tag team boss fight. So the GM doesn't have to worry about like too many things all at once. You'll have to be balancing between two different enemies at the same time, at least. Oh. There we got Gaibon. I guess we can try and make Slogra. Since we're only halfway through. So they can be sort of a companion piece. Let's go ahead and duplicate the page and we'll get Slogra pulled up. And let's apply master. We have the left sidebar and we want our right sidebar. Slogra. Excuse me. Okay. Basically, not a lot of specialty features. Just a fighter, basically. All right. So, We're gonna go high defense, high damage, low HP. Not like low, but lower. Because he's a little on the feeble side. So, get 1. We'll keep strength and dex the same. We'll swap these two. Intimidation 7. Athletics, however, is going to go up to 11. We're going to drop acrobatic. Or no, we'll keep acrobatic. But it'll become 9. Or no, that is already adjusted. And warfare, lore, plus 9. This should be okay. So we're gonna go for a high AC. Well, wait, no? Oh, that's saving throws plus 12. High AC is 19. Extreme is 21. So we're gonna do 19 and we'll give it a defensive ability. Fortitude or reflex high. We do high fortitude and have or no, we'll have this be the bad. Save and have this one be in the middle. Anyway, they're both sort of reflex builds, but one's weak fort, one's weak willed. So gives a common theme, but plenty of maneuvering. Alright, so despite being the fightery type, it's gonna have pretty low HP. So we're gonna do 30 plus 8. 38. Where does that sit? That is just above low. Let's do 8 times 48. So do 6, 8 plus 8 plus 5. 61. That seems too high. I've done something incorrectly. Oh. 6 times 8. Enter. No, 6 times 5. Dum 6 times 5. Plus 8. Plus 5. 43. Which is the low end of moderate. Take 2 off, do 41. 41 HP, and we're in between. Just shy of moderate. Immunities to death effects. Does not have any resistances. No. Slogra reads any two-handed spear or full arm as if it had the parry trait. Additionally, parry trait ways considered taken to gain the parry trait may the bits of the parry trait as a free action properly wielding spear or wielding speed 25 feet. Jaws, it should have reach 5 feet, unarmed, unholy. High to hit. Its grip is loosened or lost. Its spear, such as with a success disarm. Right. I gotta look up disarm again. It changed. Disarm. Pretty sure weaken your target's grasp on the item. Just wait, this. Successful disarm. Yeah. Benefit from parry. That gives you an incentive to try and like loosen its grip a bit. So gives a reason for disarm. Jaws, which will deal. We're gonna go with a higher consistency on damage for Slogra. So high damage would normally be 1d10 plus 6. And we're not going to carrying one piercing. But let's drop our chance to hit here. 10. 10. There. I'm going to give a trident. Trident plus 12. Helps if I search in the right places with the right terminology. Alright, so a trident deals what, a d8? 1d8 piercing. 1d8 piercing. So we do want to aim for high damage. Which would be 2 higher, 1d8 plus 8 piercing. But we like to have number consistency if we can, where it makes sense. This could roughly equate to weapon expertise, where they're better with this weapon, so they're better with this attack, so they do more damage. Rune 20 feet. Do we want to trident actually? Don't really want to throw it. Like he's not supposed to really have a ranged option. So let's show our filters here. Let's do traits, weapon traits. Let's do pole arms and spears, and take a looky-loo right on through. So, let's make sure that we are set to common, or rather, we are disabling rare and uncommon options. Okay. Forked bipod. Long spear, Bec de Corbin, dancer's spear, Bouchard. Let's take a look at these and see. Most of these are gonna work just fine, I'm sure. Bouchard, hood pull, off, Slogra's weapons look. Halberd. Ooh, a lance. We could do a lance. Lancer. Oh, that's neat. Ranseur, scythe, trident, broad spear. Broad spear. Yeah, let's do that one. Broad spear. We got reach 10 feet. We've got sweep. And versatile axe. It does not have ranged attack at all, like Gaibon did. Copy image. Walk. Undo. Wow. And FX. Outer shadow to the side. 4x4. Tight, largest side. 5mm. There we go. All right. So we got the broad spear. Does a D10. So we could do a D10 plus 6 again here. So they deal the same amount of damage, but the jaws are definitely a backup. The broad spear, it has reach, has better traits overall, but does the same damage. Okay. So diving strike. Reaction. Trigger. Oop. Trigger. The Slogra falls within reach. Falls within falls within reach of a creature. Fact. Falls at least 5 feet. And within reach of a creature. Slogra makes a within melee reach of a creature. The Slogra makes a melee strike against the triggering creature. This strike gains additional gains the deadly D8 trait and if it critically hits, creature must attempt a DC must succeed a DC 3 DC 20 fortitude save or be knocked prone. prone. Let's take Deadly D8 off. Gains a +1 circumstance bonus to hit. Critically hits, the creature must succeed a DC 20 fortitude save. Just if it hits. And strike gains the... I like the Deadly D8 better. Deadly D8 trait. There we go. Not prone. Alright, so that's Slogra falling on you. And it could do this from leaping from a high place, or it could do it from Gaibon dropping it. Death effects. Lightweight. Slogra are unbothered by long falls and treat all falls as if they were 20 feet shorter. Light. Ambushes. Ambushes treating all falls as if they were 20 feet shorter. That way, works out that they don't take fall damage as often, but they can still take fall damage. It just takes a lot more. Okay. Here's Sentinel. Reactive strike. React. It's got pretty much a constant shield up if it's not caught unaware. Benefit. It's got reactive strike, pretty normal speed. Reaper. Slogra. Slogra leap with ease. The DC of any high jump or jump. They reach the piece must be 5 lower. Is 5 lower, which means they can high jump at DC 25. Wrong button. This being 5 lower and being 5 lower. And as long as no, let's just keep it simple. Slogra has fallen at least 5 feet. 5 feet and within melee reach of a creature. Slogra makes melee strike against a creature. Okay. Average damage. There, that's damage. That's range. They both have ways of amping damage in specific circumstances or by spending extra actions. Slogra also has a second phase, but it just takes away his spear and makes him wider when he does the dropping attack, so I'm not really sure I should do anything special for that. Stolen. Just to goes by surprise. Surprise. Using ambush over using ambush to a threat before it can respond. Slogra are often seen working with Gaibon. Prefer their light frames and aggressive nature. Oh, hi, Permafrost. I saw your message just as the ad popped. I'm working on Slogra and Gaibon from Castlevania as Pathfinder 2e creatures. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't know if you have ads or not. But I started out, I was only gonna make Gaibon, and then I was like, oh, I still have like an hour left. Okay, let's go ahead and make both. They are kind of a package deal, in my opinion, just because I love Symphony of the Night, and they're a package deal there. So they're both level 3 creatures because they're some of the earliest bosses. They later on become a normal enemy. So I wanted them to be a sort of 2v party boss fight early on, maybe level 2. Oh, I forgot my thing. I had an ad thing. I forgot to pop it up. Hello, the ads should be over. Can you hear me now? Sorry. So, not doing too much. I ended up making Gaibon. I'm making Slogra and Gaibon from Castlevania. Gaibon actually finished within the first hour, so I said, okay, let's make Slogra to go with them, so that people can have a Slogra and Gaibon boss fight at like level 2. And so they're both level 3 creatures. They're both uncommon. They're both large fiends. And they both speak common, demonic, and necro, because they're servants of death. And I was just working on the extras before I actually go over and look at everything that I am doing here. Being low. That gives them a 10% chance at managing a high jump good enough to do diving strike, but it's still not likely. It takes them 2 actions to do that. And it just means that they're going to be able to long jump pretty consistently. I think they'd have to only roll a 4 to maximize a long jump. And they'd only have to roll a... let me look at high jump again. I can't remember. High jump. Oh, they only need to succeed. So 5 is fine. 5 gives them what? Effectively a 16 DC 30. So 16 would require a 14 roll, giving them about a 60% chance to get their diving strike off with a high jump. So yeah, I think the 5 lower. Leap with uncanny ease. I think 5 lower. And let's just do it that way. Leap with uncanny ease. They treat the DC of any high jump or long jump as being 5 lower. Determining falling damage. Okay. Teamwork is... Oops. Slogra prefer to have ally they fight. And they fight. Blooming an enemy with numbers, surprise, force, and price. Wrong. Numbers is a numbers and varied tactics to prevent retaliation via hate, violence, by extreme violence is the tactic they prefer. I know. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I think you're responding to the message in text. Can you hear me? I was like, damn, it popped up. It was bad timing. Sorry, Perma. Wait, did it just end for you? That ended like, I think minutes ago, according to the thing. Damn. Okay, so I don't know how much of the description or my response you got then. But the long and short of it is I'm making Castlevania monsters, Slogra and Gaibon, like first boss fight of Symphony of the Night. I started just working on Gaibon, not expecting to finish as quickly as I did. I finished it within an hour, so I'm also doing Slogra, and I'm pretty close to finishing it up as well. And so they can be a tag team boss fight or like level 2. I don't suggest them as a tag team boss fight for level 1 because they would be utterly insane and kill your party. But at level 2, it would be very tough but manageable. Numbers and varied tactics to prevent retaliation by extreme violence. Is the tactic they operate with most. For the whole thing with the Pathfinder builder, I realized I can use that sort of inner gold shop thing so I can penny pinch for what I get that works formulaic and how it would suit my character. Inner gold shop thing? Oh, do you mean Path Builder and the, like, where it lets you buy your equipment? Your violence is the top. Okay. Like the 15 gold start off? Yeah, you always start with 15 gold at level 1. And you spend that on your equipment. And then that's what you actually start with, is however much gold you've got, or however much coin you've got left and your stuff that you bought. I guess 5e doesn't, or at least for a long time, didn't put a lot of prices on some stuff, huh? Or no, that's just magic items, and they have like their normal stuff as prices, right? And then they give you some stuff as like your background and like your class. I think you get some gear through that. Artisan toolbox and tools, backpack, basic crafter's book, blank formula book. Yeah, that all sounds pretty good. That's good for if you want to do crafting. So I now have 5 gold and 8 silver. Don't forget a basic set of clothing, and or adventurers clothing. It also acts as really simple armor. You can put runes on it, or better armor depending on what you are. I think you said you were a sorcerer, right? So adventurers clothing is probably the best suited. Because a scroll robe might be something you want later, but it's not necessarily going to be all that great right now. Like a scroll robe's a good thing to build up over the course of like level 2. Just because scrolls get expensive immediately. Violence. An aggressive nature, and care so much about the Slogras. Conventionally cowardly. Well, and do not condemn. Well, I would like to get some basic clothing and then have it be restyled into the appearance of my character's portrayed clothing anywhere else. That's the thing. Like, you can just have your clothes look like whatever for the most part. Like, you don't even have to use the restyle spell most of the time, unless like you want it to be like the fine clothing or whatever that's more expensive and gives you bonuses, or at least retract penalties from talking to rich people, snooty people. All right. pretty good. Alright, so pages 2 and 3 need to come out. Ignore and continue. All pages 1 or 2 to 3. Export. Log and guide. Okay. Now we're gonna crop those so that they don't just have all this extra whoop at the bottom. File location. Edit. Select. Nope. I actually don't like doing it this way. Don't save that. Let's actually just open it. And do the internal editing here because it's better. We just choose the crop tool. I try and make it as even as I can. Apparently some of the display on Path Builder is scrunched up for me. That can happen depending on what device you're on, or like if you've got Zoom on your browser, and if you're doing it through the browser. And also just in general, apps have bugs. If it's a consistent problem, Opera, if you're not like zoomed in or out at all, send a report. If there's not a report function on there, go to their Discord and let them know that there's an issue on Opera. But they're probably just going to suggest you go look at it on Chrome or Firefox. If and I had to guess, save options, just save. And then that one. Oh yeah, cool. I didn't forget to leave it on nearest neighbors. Thank you. No problem. Little there. Save. Cool. Now we have Slogra and Gaibon. Alright. So those two are done. I'm gonna go ahead and get them posted up online on Patreon and Reddit and all them places. I can't make another creature in 10 minutes. I mean, I could probably make a variation of one of these in 10 minutes, but that's not something I'm aiming at doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up stream just a few minutes early. It'll give me some time to eat before work too. So we're gonna see if there is anyone to raid. Category. Adam, Dane. Looks like they're running a PF2E game and raising money for Doctors Without Borders. So we'll go ahead and raid over there. Thanks for popping in, everyone. And I will see you all later. Bye.